Hello, and welcome back to the Quaker Sports Recap. The winter regular seasons are winding down, but our teams are revving up to get ready for the playoffs. Last week, I stopped by girls wrestling, riflery, and boys basketball, which I'll tell you about next. Let's get right to it!
On Monday, your Orchard Park Quakers boys varsity basketball team faced off against the Lackawanna Steelers on senior night. Before the game, the team honored their graduating senior players and cheerleaders to thank them for their contributions. Justice Niver scored Orchard Park's first points of the game, his first of 15 total for the night, to tie the game at 2 apiece. OP ended the first quarter with a 17-10 lead. Over a minute and a half into the second quarter, neither team put up any points. However, Sam Uglow changed it as he splashed a three into the net to give OP a 20-10 lead. The three-pointer by Uglow would start a 13-3 scoring run for the Quakers, giving them a 30-13 lead, a lead which they would extend into the half at 37-19. Brody Monaco opened the scoring for the Quakers in the second half, scoring 2 of his 16 for the night. Later in the quarter, Monaco stole the ball and lobbed the ball down the court to Justice Niver for the slam dunk to put Quakerland on their feet and extend the Quakers' lead to 53-29. In the fourth quarter, the Quakers had one job: maintain the lead. Instead, they extended it. Max Machiavelli opened scoring in the fourth for the Quakers, scoring 2 of his 8 for the evening. At the buzzer, OP celebrated their 73-41 senior night victory, improving their record to 15-3. After the game, I caught up with Coach Frankowski to talk about the big senior night win.
Tonight is senior night, which means you are losing a lot of impactful team members later this year. It's coming to an end. Some who have been on the team since sophomore year. Just how impactful are these team members, and how much will the team miss them when the year comes to a close?
You know, we talk about our senior group being the ones that lead and kind of guide the next group of kids up, you know, and we hold this program to a certain standard, and it's their job to kind of uphold that and teach the young guys what we expect. And this group has been doing a tremendous job of that over the last handful of years. And what they've meant to this program is unbelievable. You know, they've got a lot of wins underneath their belt, and hopefully a lot more to come still. But you know, they really bring this thing better than what they got it when they first came here, and that's the goal all the time.
Today you played elite on both sides of the ball. What would you say the team played better at, offense or defense?
You know, I thought offensively we were a little bit better defensively than defensively side of the ball today. I think we need to be a little bit better than we were on that end. I thought there was times that we weren't doing everything that we needed to be, and the effort wasn't exactly where it needed to be all the time. You know, we talked about it in there that if we want to, you know, get our win on Wednesday and then beyond after that, we got to up our level of play a little bit. So for us, you know, the offensive end, you know, we were able to get to the basket well. We didn't shoot it awesome tonight, but we got to the foul line, we got to the basket, which was good. But the defensive end of the floor has to be better.
What are some things that you saw that you liked, and what are some things you think the team needs to work on at practice a little?
You know, we share the ball awesome. You know, I mean, we're a team approach. We're a system approach. We don't ever say you got to go get us 30. You know, it's whoever is, you know, we try to get 3 guys in double figures. You know, that's usually a good recipe for success for us. And then, you know, defensively, our effort has to be there all the time. You know, we go through stretches where we're sensational defensively, and then we go through stretches where we really need to work on it to get better. And that's the end of the floor that we got to clean up a little bit.
All right. And on Wednesday, you have a very meaningful game. You have a chance to sweep the regular season series against your bitter rival, Jamestown. How will you prepare for this game?
You know, our boys understand that, you know, the next one is the most important one. Our first goal all the time is win ECIC 1. And with as tough as our division is, if you lose, you know, 1 or 2 games, it pretty much becomes impossible to win the division. So for us, if we want to win, we got to take care of Wednesday to give ourselves the chance to be a sole division winner if we were to take care of the rest of it. But we still have 3 more after that, including a really tough New Williamsville North team. So for us, we just want to try to get better at practice tomorrow, clean things up, be prepared, and try to come with a good game plan on Wednesday.
All right, thank you so much,
Thanks,
Coach.
buddy. Appreciate it.
It was great to see the team win on the night that they honored their senior players and cheerleaders. But boys basketball wasn't the only team with a dominant win. Let's see how all of our teams did.
Girls wrestling dominated their senior night on Thursday with a 39-9 win. The meet featured big wins from Cassia Long, Victoria Lesh, and Olivia Phillips. Congratulations to boys wrestling on becoming your ECIC champions for the first time since 1993. OP saw victories from Ray Galinsky, Grayson Myers, Jake Gosella, Landon Shevlin, Jaden Holiday, Ishamal Hemade, and Aiden Rodriguez getting his 100th win. They finished a perfect 7-0 in regular season duels. The team will wrestle again at sectionals on Saturday. Go take home that sectional title, boys! Girls hockey picked up a nice win over Monsignor Martin last week. The team finished the year as the 4th seed and will play the 5 seed Kenmore Grand Island Lockport combined team on Tuesday at Buff State to kick off their playoff run. You've got this, ladies. Boys ice hockey had a win and tie this week. The week was highlighted by their big 5-2 win over Clarence. Sean Robinson led the team in points this week, notching 2 goals and 4 points. Cole Prunhage and Will Nilov each put up 3 points on the week. Congratulations to girls varsity cheer for finishing first at the Gowanda Cheer Comp on Friday and second at the Crystal Crown Championship on Saturday in Lancaster. They will compete again at ECICs on Saturday. Boys swim finished second in the Section 6 Class A Championships on Saturday. Lucas Berdiziak took home 2 silvers and a bronze. Aiden Carr and Michael Barone each took home a silver and a bronze. And Nicholas Schimmer took home a silver and a bronze. The team will next compete in the Section 6 Championships on Thursday. You've got this, boys. Boys varsity track did well on Saturday at the Section 6 varsity select meet. Lucas Biskov finished third in the 1500 meter race walk, and Max Mankabelli finished 10th in the long jump. Girls track posted a number of top 5 finishes. Allie Schmitz finished first in the pole vault. Eliana Wierzbadowski finished second in the 1500 meter race walk. Abigail List finished fourth in the pole vault. Sophia Wisniewski finished 5th in the long jump. And the girls 4x400 meter relay team finished 5th in their event. Great job, indoor track. Boys varsity basketball went 2-1 on the week, highlighted by a 73-41 dominant victory over Lackawanna on senior night. Brody Monaco led the team in points this week with 49, and Weston Cummings finished second with 33. Orchard Park sits at a 15-3 record with 2 games until the playoffs and looks to take down Will North on Monday. Go get your revenge, gentlemen. Girls varsity basketball had a dominant 80-33 road win over Nichols last Monday. Ella Hernandez led the team in points with 37. Lady Babbage added 32 of her own. The girls will play Will North at home. Finish the regular season strong, ladies. Congratulations to Rifle, who finished as Section 6 champions in the 30-shot position. Ariana Kosevic led the Quakers in shooting with a .292. Ivy Backus finished second with a .287. Emily Clavoon finished 6th in shooting with a .280. And Grace Schaffer finished 11th in shooting at a .275. Great job, Rifle. Good luck at States.
Great job, Quakers. Up next, we have a Several So Questions segment featuring soccer, flag football, and basketball player Caroline Brown. Let's learn a little bit more about Caroline.
What is the hardest exam you've ever taken?
The Algebra 2 Regents last June.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, it's not a good exam.
What is better, first semester or second semester?
First semester, because we still have homecoming and everyone's still in summer vibes.
What skill are you the best at in basketball?
I'd say driving.
What is the hardest skill to master in basketball?
Finishing through contact.
What is your favorite vacation you've ever been on?
Probably to Sedona, Arizona. It's gorgeous.
Where in Arizona?
Sedona.
Oh, nice. Is that near Phoenix?
A little bit north, yeah.
If you could swap lives with any animal, what animal would it be?
I'd be a cheetah because they can run like super fast, so I think it'd be really cool.
It's true. If there is a question I didn't ask you, what would the question be?
Ooh. I'd say favorite ice cream flavor, and I'd say cookies and cream.
Thank you for watching this week's Quaker Sports Recap. With some teams having already started the postseason and others doing so soon, our teams need your support more than ever. So come out to a game, match, or meet so together we can shout, "Go Quakers!"